big question. What Sea of Thieves PvP curse do you want? Is it the skeleton curse or the glow stick? Can't decide? Well, in today's video, I'm going to help you make that decision on whether you should get the skeleton curse or the ghost curse in Sea of Thieves 2024. Now, the basic summary of what I'm going to go through to help you decide on what you should get is, I'm going to go through the pros and cons of each curse, what I like about each curse, my overall opinion, and then a conclusion on which one you should go for based on the stuff we've said. Alright, let's do this. So, first out of the two is the ghost curse. Now, let me tell you how to unlock this. You need two things. First, be a pirate legend, which requires you to be level 50 in 3 of the 4 trading companies. Second, which is to be level 100 in the Guardians of Fortune faction. Yeah, yikes. You have to do PvP and PvE. Yucky. Alright, anyway. So, let's see the pros of having the ghost curse. The first good thing is, and which is why most people probably go with it, is you get to use your own cosmetics with the curse. Something the skeleton curse lacks. Now, I don't think people understand how much people like pirate fashion in Sea of Thieves, and how much we love using our own clothing sets. Don't believe me? Well, ask my friend Zup.
What is it this time?
Hey, hey, Mr. Zup.
Hello, Mr. Zooty.
Do you like fashion in Sea of Thieves?
Believe me or not, I do.
Thank you. And having a curse which allows us to be a ghost with your own cosmetics is really, really, really cool. Like, it feels like you have transformed into another being or something, but you're still you. That makes sense. Also, I and many other people love making our pirates look cool with clothing. So, yeah, one of the pros of using a ghost curse is being able to use your own cosmetics. And little did people know that that'd be the only good one. Huh? What? Second pro, you can suck the pirate lord off. Third pro, you can roleplay as a pirate lord and take cool shots. I mean, yeah, ever wanted to be like your favorite pirate lord? Well, now you can with the ghost curse. You can be a big blubber man who also sits on his chair commanding people to do your work. Ah, lovely. Fourth pro, it's not a bad looking curse. I actually think it looks really, really good. And it's something that the player base have been asking for years. The detail gone into it and how magnificent it just looks. It might just be enough to choose over the other curse. Like, I'm not trying to diss this ghost curse at all. It's a beautiful looking curse, and I'd go for it. I think it's worth going. It's just, there's some other things the skeleton curse has which might be better to go for first. But if you do like how the ghost curse looks and you like being a ghostly person, then definitely do this. Definitely go for this one. However, there are some cons which comes with this curse, and cons that you won't like. Alright, now for the cons. And one con is you're a fucking glow stick. I'm sorry, this curse is a massive PvP disadvantage. Like, I really don't recommend using it for PvP. You will stick out anywhere, even in the water, like a sore thumb. So if you're going for sweaty PvP, avoid the curse at all costs is all I'm gonna say. It's just not worth it. Like, I'd rather use the pirate legend curse that you get at 105. Another con is that it's a lot harder to work for than the skeleton curse. For example, with the skeleton curse, you just need to get level 75 with level 100 Servants of the Flame, and you can get both of those by just doing PvP Hourglass for the servants, because when you win a fight you also level up your Reaper. However, with the ghost curse you can't really do that. You actually need to work and grind for the 3 trading companies just to get level 50 and get pirate legend, and alongside do Hourglass PvP. So you have to do PvE and PvP. Yeah, not the funnest. And being honest, if you're a lazy person who would rather not do much effort, I would choose the skeleton curse over the ghost curse. If you've been enjoying the content so far, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this in the future. It really helps me out and makes me more motivated to do this stuff. Alright, now it's time for the skeleton curse. How do you unlock the skeleton curse? Well, if you couldn't tell by now from the last previous points, the curse is unlocked through getting level 75 Reapers and level 100 in Servants of Flame. A lot nicer than the Guardians of Fortune. Now on to the pros and cons. The pros of getting the skeleton curse is that it's a very customizable curse. You get so many cosmetics for the skeleton curse compared to the ghost curse. The ghost curse is just a single thing for reaching 100. Whereas with the skeleton curse, it has a lot more to it after level 100. Which brings me to my next pro, which is that you have more stuff to work for after level 100. For Guardians, there's nothing really to work for besides some ugly green clothing sets. Whereas for the Skeleton Curse, after level 100 you actually have goals to keep going for, to unlock more stuff for your curse. And with the season update, you can even unlock more colours at higher levels, again giving more of a goal to work for it. Another pro is that the Obsidian and Gold Skeleton Curse makes it very difficult to see your pirate, which means stuff like tucking is easier and it gives you a massive PvP advantage. It makes things such as crossbow snipes harder to hit. And if you're complaining that it's such a high level for that advantage, getting the red bones, which is obtainable in like 5 minutes, is just as hard to see at night, and PvP is a lot easier with it. Of course not as good as Obsidian Golden, but it still works. Finally, another pro is that the Skeleton Curse tends to make you look very sweaty, puts fear into your opponents. A lot more sweaty people would say the Ghost Curse isn't as sweaty as the Skeleton Curse, so if you want to be a sweaty Betty, then using this curse is a must. However, like the Ghost Curse, this one has its disadvantages too, but it only has one real major disadvantage, and that is that it has very, very loud footsteps. A lot louder than regular footsteps. If you don't believe me, just listen. Yeah, not the quietest of things in the world, which can be a PvP disadvantage as, you know, your opponents can hear you. You know, I like to be sneaky on people's boat, and it's not fun when they can hear me from 20,000 miles away. And sneaking on people's ship isn't as easy, so it's something to keep in mind. But I feel like the advantages really outweigh this disadvantage, compared to the Ghost Curse where it has advantages being weighed out by their disadvantages. So, in conclusion, I personally would choose the Skeleton Curse over the Ghost Curse, and I recommend going for it first. It offers better advantages and offers more to the player than the Ghost Curse, gives them more of a goal to work for. It's a lot easier to grind for as well. And I know I may have been a bit harsh on the Ghost Curse, and look, don't get me wrong, the Ghost Curse is beautiful. I have nothing against it. Maybe a little, but I love the curse. I use it time to time. It's one of my favorite curses in the game. But if I had to choose over the Skeleton Curse, I would choose a Skeleton Curse, and it's just due to those advantages and disadvantages. But please, like, you know, if you want the Ghost Curse, go for it. This was an informative video to tell you what I recommend going for. Skeleton Curse offers more PvP advantages than the Ghost Curse. That's just a fact. Ghost Curse has more disadvantages than the Skeleton Curse, and that's also just a fact. So that is it. I hope I was able to help you decide what curse you want to get. And also I wanted to say, I'm back, I guess. I'm going to ride the salt train till I die, I don't know. I'm just making maybe a monthly video return. But yeah, I'm here. Hello. I love my job as a creator, even though I don't have a job. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. It'll be in the comments below and description. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, and actually do comment if there's any disadvantages or advantages I missed out, because I love, you know, love when people correct me, and I love reading your guys' comments. And I'll catch you lovely lot pirates in the next one. Bye-bye.